Welcome back to another installment of Panzer Campaigns, Tunisia 43. I'm going to jump right back into it. I actually haven't been away long. I realized that I have some units left over from the area of operations that I was in. So, let's see here. No range on these. And I don't want to move them up. Okay. That actually I think will work out pretty well. So we're going to move you here. Oh. Let me zoom in for folks that like to see it this way. I'm going to put you here. And I think I can't go there. I can sit you in with the... I don't want to put them with the engineers, though. Honestly, it might be my best bet. The reason that I don't want to put them with my engineers is because they have this 88 right here. Though, I don't know. It's 44 vehicles. We can take some hits. They've got pretty high fatigue. I think they'll get wrecked. I think they'll get wrecked either way. That's kind of why I wanted to... You know what? I can do it that way. What's their defense? Very low. 3. Okay. Well, you know, let's just leave these guys. Let's just leave them, and we'll keep them there. Alright. What else do I have that I need to move, though? I've got these AT guns. We are going to get you situated, ladies and gentlemen. I will need to move both of these individually, I think, or, sorry, to be, I want to put them where they're needed. So, they're going to move twice, and that's just fine. They'll still be needed. That'll be, oof, no, fatigue. Gosh, I don't know how much fatigue that was, but I bet it was a lot. Yeah, I think it was 46 fatigue, pretty sure. Okay, so I still have this feller. I'm gonna put here. I want to see. Can these be joined? I'm just gonna check something. I'm gonna save my game, and I'm just gonna check something. Because I want to know if these units can be joined. No, they cannot. Alright, that's fine. So they're together, though. And this unit is also... I don't know. Oh, yeah, now I remember. This guy doesn't want to be up here. This guy wants to be... That was the thing that I did not want to do. That was my fault. That was my fault. I was pretty reckless about that. I knew that I should know better than to let that happen. Okay, yes. Who else, if anyone, up here? You are chill, but let's move you into the brush. I'm going to put you in this trench line right there. That looks great to me. Who are in the brush too? Are there any fortified? Yeah, we can put you... Well, no, I like this position here because he's halfway between. Yeah, good command radius. Okay. And I think that is everyone who I needed to move. No, I've got this tank company up here, or this tank battalion. Here's the thing, they've got tank destroyers right here, but it's just not a great spot for them. Honestly, this is like, not a great spot for them. And I'm tempted to withdraw them, but they're the only ones holding this spot, and this is a very valuable spot. Reason being, this is rough terrain. So they might be able to get through here, but it will take them a while to reinforce. And, you know, aside from this unit kind of being a salient within my line, I am presenting a contiguous line here. An all-around defense because they can't move through these hexes. So, at least I sure hope so. I'm going to double check that just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. One, yeah. Marsh hex. It's a marsh, right? Marsh cannot be traversed by tanks. So, and they really don't. I mean, I guess they could move this infantry, but that's the infantry that I just ripped to shreds, which actually surprisingly didn't get disrupted. Anyhow, they could get through with this infantry, so let's hope that the AI doesn't do that. That would be annoying. Have anybody else over here? No. Okay, so this is one of those situations where I have some dependencies on my remainder of movement. As far as these guys go, I don't know. I don't want them to just sit there. Let's try to kill these tank destroyers. They're the highest threat. And we've got good heart attack. We killed the tank destroyers. And... damn. Okay, that wasn't terrible. But they do have... you know, they got a lot of stuff aimed at this guy. But it is a tank battalion. I think it's a tank battalion, or is this a tank regiment? I forgot to put my jump map up. So they're... yeah, I don't know what unit designation this is. I could look in the order of battle editor. Feels like a battalion to me. So in any case, we're rocking and rolling right now. I know, I think it was Remy who had said he doesn't consider the 88s to be that high of a threat, but their hard attack values are crazy high. They're like, I forget what they are, but I know that they're very high, so I try to kill them when I can. We're taking a lot of defensive fire here, but we actually got through that only taking like 7 or 8 fatigue, so I'm pretty happy about that. I don't even think we lost a vehicle, and we killed like 2 units. You know, I probably... no, I was going to say I might have been able to sneak a unit in here to cut off this this infantry, but that's not gonna that can't happen because of zone of control. So that is probably about everybody. I will use the recon ability here, and when we take a pot shot at them, I don't think that it's worth it. What's my... I got 5 soft attack value here. What's the soft attack on a regular infantry? 7. I just don't want to risk the defensive fire. Let them shoot at me to trigger to trigger my defensive fire. Like I can hit them directly with these AT guns and these tanks, but otherwise I don't need to invoke that. So I do have some more units from the 6th Armored, and I want them moving north. I want to consolidate the division up in this area where all this ruckus is, and I just have a little bit of cleaning up here to do, and I'm gonna carefully extricate. Okay, these are all 7th Armored. Here's my AA. So yeah, I'm just gonna get on this then, and yeah. Okay, here's my AA. It's low fuel. Good. All right, back to what I was saying about these dependencies is I need to figure out what the 7th Armored is doing. They are in this is stiff resistance right here. They've got guns and more guns, and they have stuff behind. They've got a at least company sized. I think that's going to be light infantry, but those guys are probably pretty hard fighters. Those are Africa Corps guys. So I also have artillery. So I'm not getting through here quickly, I don't think. Oh, I have maybe some options with my paratroopers, but in any case, like I'm not just going to be able to punch right through this. I don't think. I do have a lot of. I've got a lot of tanks and armored fighting vehicles and everything else. So maybe we try. Basically, the question is, can I start moving these battalions up north yet? The battalions from. This is going to be. I forget the Irish. 26 Armor Brigade. This is the 38th Irish Infantry Brigade that is engaged down south, which I feel like this should be the responsibility of the 7th Division, but it can't quite be that right now because the 7th can't get through quite yet. We'll see. So let's see what we can do. Let me look at what I'm opposing. There's a disrupted. They do have this infantry. So let me see what I can do about some of my paratroopers over here, which I have more here. I'm going to move these folks around this side. They're morale B. All these guys are morale B. I don't think that they are... Actually, yeah, the paratroopers have a slightly higher defense. Interesting. Oh, and assault. Yeah, okay, great. So let's get these guys up this hill, I think. Crap. It's gonna, yeah, like it's basically like I was saying, I'm not gonna be able to do this right away. Let me see what else I have on tap. I've got a lot of recon. There's a full battalion over here. So let's go ahead and position this battalion right here. That needs happening anyways. Oh, I can get these guys too. This is, where's your sister? I know you have one. Or is this like a short unit? Yeah, okay. So they're just a little bit, I feel like they're a little bit smaller than some of the other, yeah, they are. But we'll move them up. Okay. I have my recon vehicles, which they're gonna sit. I will let them sit here. And I'm gonna get all of my paratroopers organized to pull a flank up here while the 7th Armored Division pins them in place and tries to overrun. I mean, we might push them back faster than I can outflank with the paratroopers, but it gives the paratroopers something to do as opposed to just like kind of fighting in the middle of that same division. So we're just going to put all of these guys up here, and I'll put the headquarters unit here. And if there's anybody that can join together, I figure that there might be, yeah, these fellas. Third. This? Nope. Okay. Join. I feel like these two should be able to fit together. Am I wrong about that? I think I am. What is the hotkey to here? Here's a pro tip. User manual, combine and break down. and Alt. Okay, great. So that's all 3 parachute battalions in fighting in full strength. So good. And next, let's shoot. What is this? An engineer. Okay. Anything I need to do about that? Let me push you down here. Ah, no! No effect. Thank goodness. Let's shoot these guys. Not really getting through. It can take time. And a lot of bullets. I think that maybe slowed him down a bit. So, yeah, this battalion here. I want to move this battalion back into this trench line. This is a bit much. Oh, maybe not. They have this 88 right here that can just kind of sit there and shell me with impunity. I'm going to strike. They're fighting back. Okay. Alright, next up, alright, those guys have shot. Is this disrupted? No, okay. Let's see what we can maybe do with something here. I think this all looks right. Bust through this AA gun. I risk, yeah, I risk counterfire by that 88. Yeah, they're mad. Let's get the job done. We didn't get the disruption. Ah, they got a disruption on my scout car. Oh, I should have pulled him back. Okay. They're still fighting. Bastards. Alright, that's okay. We brought all the battalions and everything online, so... I think I am going to shoot again. Yeah. Ah, good. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Huh. It does leave me kind of in a... Well, I can figure that out, right? Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to put units in this improved position to be like right up in the middle of them and be able to counterfire against this heavy artillery and any other unit that tries to shoot. But I also want to hold this trench line because it's a trench line and it's on the road. And I don't have enough units to do that, but I do. So I'm going to split this, and I am going to make a note for both of these units to reconstitute them. Yeah. Reconstitute 1/5th Queens Row Regiment. Reconstitute 5th Royal Tank Regiment. This is the 7th Armored Division. 7th Armored Division. Okay, great. So now let me go ahead and split this unit. And I'll send like, wish I had a bit more. It's okay. I don't love it, but it does allow me to apply maximum pressure. And it exposes this unit over here, which is a troublesome one. I'm going to try to get a disruption on this this infantry. I feel like that's the highest threat right now. I don't think I'll be able to. They're pretty fresh. I don't think they've been engaged. So a lot of the damage that these guys can do is going to come from defensive fire. What else we got? I'm just going to leave these. Oh, my salty engineers. Okay. And I want to do this too. That worked. And we broke them, and let's fire on these 88s again. I should have done that first. Battalion size attack. It's good. It's good. Salty engineers. Oh, we don't really have room for them. But you know what I could do? We're going to do it like this. I don't know if it's going to let me. I don't think I can because, let me see. I don't think they can be deployed on rough terrain. Okay. Good. Now, good. Everybody in the 7th Armored is good. Next up, 1st Infantry. Can I do that? Okay. So let's just pin this guy down and blast on him. So I need somebody in front of this AA gun. Alright, you two boyos. I'll tell you what. We're gonna slow... you know what? This is a great idea. Okay. So I have these recon cars over here, and I'm going to use them to the best of their ability. I mean, you're going to love this. Okay, so first thing, let us determine what I can see, which is not much. I can't see anything on this road. So first thing, I'm going to go ahead and use the recon ability, I think. Nothing. So now we're going to drive down there. That should expose everything up to here. Excellent. And if you reserve movement on a scout car or a scout unit, it will... I deserved that. Man, he punished me for that one. That was not good. Well, you know, it wasn't that bad. We lost 2 vehicles. Like, it wasn't great, but we didn't get shattered with morale or something. So he's got tank killers over here. These are Italian vehicles. Is this... Okay. That's actually, you know what? It could have been worse. So we'll go ahead. We'll hit the recon. Yeah. Oh, shoot. That's not good. That was a real mistake. Okay. Well, we better move these guys up. here we go. At least I have some visibility from here. So let's keep you moving. I'm bummed about this recon unit over here. That's a real waste because they're going to get raked and it's going to be unpleasant for them. I don't understand because it says they have 20 movement. Like, oh yeah, because the if I look on here, it's broken, and for an armored car, it's 60. Man, I'd say that that's probably hopefully a valuable lesson learned. First, I shouldn't have moved into the hex that I had visibility to using the recon feature. I should have moved to the hex before that and used the recon ability again. So, Remy, you're disappointed in me. It's fine. I'll make it up to you. Let's see. Turn my jump map back on. Okay. And I'm looking here. Here's the sister unit. I'm going to move you and combine these two because I've been wanting to do that. So we'll fire at this artillery, take some defensive fire, and then we'll conjoin the units. Okay. It's a lot of defensive fire. So combine. Here. We will move. Okay. Keep you going. Keep the headquarters. And here I have, let's see, do I have any units to combine here? I do. Oops. That was the wrong button. Glad I missed. So, what's the deal here? Oh, I don't even want to combine these guys anyways. Because low ammo status. Alright, we'll keep them separate. And what do we have here? Both disrupted. Let's go. I want to leave this, what is this, battalion over here. I want to leave them in place. They're angry in these hills, I feel like. I feel like they're dug in all along these hills. Okay. Keep the pressure up. What I'd like to do is get on the other side of this road over here. High concentration of AT guns right here. So let's take advantage of that. I do... Let's see, what is their assault? 6. Crap. Let's just rip these guys up. They're already disrupted. I'll reserve the recon unit. Defensive fire. Defensive artillery. They're hitting me. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. I am going to assault in, I guess, this direction. Yeah. Cross the stream and get into this trench line. Good. Destroyed. And let me... Yeah. I can use my recon ability here. And I found an artillery piece. So let's move this machine gun up. And I think the artillery is fine to stay there. I've got my engineers that I actually want all the way up front. And well, we'll take you up here and hit them with the old recon. Didn't find anything. Take you out of travel mode. Okay. So the Moroccans are here along with 2 battalions of the 1st Infantry. So we'll... Why can't I move right here? Because of the... okay. Let's see. I've got a shot here. It does pay to shoot at broken units. It's not like a huge deal, but... Ooh, look at this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it like this. This is gonna be glorious. Glorious. We assault up the hill, displace this mortar. We assault up this hill to displace this disrupted company with the Moroccans, and then we decide who to shoot. It's gonna be, I think, the mortars. These guys can't get through, so that's all they can do up here. I do really, really, really need to take care of this entrenched. This is at least company size, so I can't leave these fellas behind. To the point where I might want to take my recon vehicle back over here. I am definitely going to make a note. Let me run my recon capability on this fella. Alright. So, what else? I wanted to shoot at... You're already disrupted. I'm gonna shoot at you, yeah. It's a good hit. And we're in a trench now, even though it's a quote-unquote vacated trench. So, let me make a note of this. My action item list grows long. I don't know if I've actually checked all of this stuff. I think I did at the beginning of the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. 5, 30... entrenched company. Need infantry battalion. Actually, yeah, I might want to, I'll figure it out. Engage with Moroccans or 1st Infantry. Okay. Thinking about these Moroccan fellas. What a mess this all is, huh? Okay. I am making progress, though. worked. These guys are all isolated and stuff, but still making progress. So we just got this trench left over here. Hit them with everything we have. Everything I can muster. Okay. Done. Everybody into transport mode. Recon first. Transport mode. Yes. Perfect. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna park in this forested area here, I think. Yeah, everybody else will come up behind you. Oh, I can't move them. Okay. And I need to limber this artillery next turn too. Move this, and I can move you up. Alright, great. Excuse me. Over here, we've got a trench, and another trench, and a bunch of disrupted guys. So I can't really do much over here. These guys are ready to assault, though. Let's put it to them. I'd call that a success. I would call that a failure. I'm just moving my Moroccans around, trying to do everything that I can with them. The Indian division is coming up right now, and they're fitting to assault across here into this bunker. Do I have my engineers up front? I do, but they are low ammo. Womp womp. So, one shot left here. I don't know why I have a single company out. I think I do. It was because I wanted to basically hold the front there. These are not assaulty engineers. So, am I going to be able to shoot? Yes, I can. That's good by me. And here comes. It worked. Awesome. The assaulty engineers did get disrupted, but overall that was pretty low fatigue. So let me... That's fine. This is perfect where it is. I think I could probably move these engineers up here and move my headquarters right there. Okay, great job, Indian Division. Which guys are these? These are the 7th Indian Brigade. Bravo. Next up, we'll have the Highlanders, along with my... let's see, this is the 23rd Armored Brigade, which I made the decision to kind of scoot them about. Not sure what to do with this area. It's a bit of a mess. I can't... It doesn't do me any good to have my tanks fighting in the hills. And I've got plenty of infantry, so I don't know. I'm going to use these motorized. I'd say, honestly, I don't really care that much about, like, this company over here. I don't think that the AI is going to do anything with them. I don't want to just leave them, but also it's like, it seems stupid to spend a lot of time trying to deal with them. Okay. So I'm just going to shoot at them. That was probably a mistake to fire the full clip there. Oh, that worked. Alright, let's keep... I'll do it this way. I mean, the other side of the argument that I'm making is basically that you get points for killing guys, so let's carry on with it. These guys are disrupted. I'll assault up this hill despite being low ammo. Hopefully that's not a mistake. They're at 36 fatigue. Yeah, 4 fatigue. Okay. So next up I've got this trench line, which I don't think is going to be a major issue. Can we deal with this? What is going on here? Okay. Now they're in the open, so we'll drill down on them. Yeah, good. We still got shots. Okay. Alright, and I am making progress with the Highlanders, so that's great. Are there... I think there's 2 fellas here. This is all the same. So I don't want to combine them right now because of this unit with the low ammo, but I can put those together, so that's good. And I have artillery to move, actually. Okay. I also have... I got a lot of stuff to move. I gotta get this trench cleared. Okay. I don't have any artillery to fire. I need to... I guess I need to deploy this, yeah, they got real good range. Nope, sorry. Not that good. It's like this. Yeah. Okay. We'll put you... I don't want to move you just yet. I want to move these tanks up first. We'll move them towards the clearing on the road. Yeah, travel doesn't make a difference. Okay. I'll get my headquarters unit up too, but only if... yeah. Only if I don't block the road. I want to move this headquarters unit up, I guess? Yeah, sure do. I'll keep you on the forest here as well. What is this? This is a... oh, this is the Highlanders machine gun unit. So... where can I employ you? I want to split these up. You're in travel mode. Okay. I want to split these up. Okay. Okay. And good. Removed. Here. Oh, I've got assaulty engineers. Too much traffic on this road. 2 battalions. I can get these guys up into the hills. Okay. Here I have my AT gun. I have another AT gun. Yeah, I like the look of... well, I don't have any infantry to back them up. Ooh, okay. I really need to deal with this. And I'm hemming and hawing. I apologize, dear viewer. Let me see what I can do. Okay. I'm going to move them directly up. They should be able to do that. Actually, you know what? That's a good point. Put them where they need to be. Put them here. So I have hard with range. So if this tank moves up, I'll be able to hit them. I don't think they have range. That's a short barrel gun. So there's my... Good. Good. I can move my... What does this belong to? Oh, here's my Indian Division AT guns. Which actually, you know what? I'll put them over here too. Yeah, perfect. They can be the boundary between the two, and I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna do a little reconnaissance maybe? Let's be a little cautious here. Okay. We can put them here. Oh no! Damn it. I deserve that. I'm deserving of a lot of things. Okay, so we gotta shoot these guys. Everybody gonna be shooting these guys. Gotta kill. Can these guys be combined? Yes, they can. I'm gonna combine them. And I think that this is their 8, 4, 6. Yeah, this is the other half of that battalion. This company here probably sucks, but I don't know if this infantry is going to have what it takes to unseat them. So, what am I going to do with the Highlanders? Okay. Watch. So this is all part of the same battalion that I have split up here. I don't want to just let them sit if I can do something with them, but this tank is looking very ominous. So, I mean, that is why I have the AT guns. So let me do something like this. I'm gonna do like a little bit of reconnaissance up here. It does leave some exposure in my line. I want to move to this spot here, but I'm afraid... Okay. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. Yeah, that's fine. I can block this road here, and yeah, so we're gonna let this attack develop. And that cleared the way for my assaulting engineers too, and all my, let me just see, yeah, okay, and all of my artillery. How far can we get you? We're gonna go ahead with it as deep as we can. Got a good, solid, protective bubble here, so let's just go. Got a good spot to lay this out. I'm going to set up this artillery to move. You can even get up the hill. Perfect. Okay, what else? This is for the 30 Corps troops, which are on the right? Nope, on the left. Let's move up the 30 Corps artillery. Do I have that right? Yeah, I sure do. Okay. We're about to have a lot of artillery over here, which is great. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, and I think that's everybody in this sector. So let's see if I can move the rest of the Highlanders or at least sort them out a little bit. What's this? Okay, let's get you up here. I should have let you rest, but here we are. Okay, so here we see that the Italians are moving all their scout cars up, so I actually have perfect positioning over here. Because anybody that wants to come through, I'm about to say anybody that wants to come through here is welcome to do that, but they have to get through all of these dragoons with their AT guns. Can I combine these? Yes, I can, and I want to. So that's done. Now, yeah, the question becomes like, do I want to block this road or not? Over here, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hit their recon cars that are, I think they're at a lower elevation, 100. No, same elevation. They are entrenched, which sucks, but these guys are high quality, so let's see if we can hit them. Yeah, we sure can. What else they got up here? Can I get you in? Yeah, I've got my infantry coming up. So, what is this terrain? This is a vineyard. They're not going to like this. Okay. I have them trapped. I should mind the flanks, but I have them trapped. I gotta get through here, don't I? Let's see if I can take care of that right quick. Oh, I have these AT guns too. I gotta shoot these. Okay. Worked. Good, finally. Yeah, let's try to keep these folks together. Fine. Okay. At their headquarters. Oh, we can, don't want to, so in this particular case, this unit has a way higher soft attack than hard attack, and these armored cars are hard, so I'm not going to waste the shot. I'm going to instead focus on the headquarters here, which is great. So, what else about these Highlanders, huh? I have a bunch of guys up here. Just rip these fools up. Problem over here is that, like, we're just kind of spread out a little bit. I'm gonna let these Highlanders over here keep healing. Alright, let's make some moves. Let me sit in here to wait for the disruption. These guys are bunkered up. I've got a battalion. I've got 2 battalions here that are in pretty good shape, but I can't quite get up that hill to get over this entrenched unit here, so we'll take the long way. It'll be fine. Good. We're getting at their rear line. Not super effectively, but we are getting at their rear line. Rear. Okay. Now shot off there. Don't see any bunkers that I can... Oh, this is an AT gun. And I think that they are fine to stay here. Yeah, just recover some damage. And over here, I'm just gonna shoot these guys. Okay. I am still a little bit off balance. I don't think I'm gonna move 30 core in this, or sorry, 10 core or New Zealand core in this particular recording. Well, let's look. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, boy. They're not going to like what's going to happen to them this turn. It's going to be a tough turn for them. I think maybe I make this video a little bit longer. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's start out with the 50th Infantry Division over here. I'll move these guys. Yeah, okay. I'll move these guys. Alright, good. And the 50th Infantry has several battalions. Who are these? Oh, right, these are the 201st Guards. Okay. Which we've mostly got oriented the way that we want. So let's go ahead. We're just going to assault straight in, because I don't want to risk the defensive fire. And if I can push these guys out, I could move up this hill, but I don't know if it's worth it. It's an exposed position. I wouldn't take the elevation penalty, but I would gain the entrenchment by taking over this trench, even though it's vacated. So I think actually on balance, it would probably be better to be up in here. Well, this is, yeah, they're both clear hexes. Feels weird. So, anywho, let's go ahead with it. Maybe I'll split the difference. Green Howards. Term light. Where is the other Green Howards? It's over here. Okay. Yeah, let's continue on. Let's see what we can do. Good. Got fair amount of fatigue with that assault. And I am gonna go ahead. No, I don't want to do that. Gosh, it feels weird. But it would actually, they take more of a penalty. Elevation 0, elevation 100. They'll take more of a penalty, I believe. I have the, maybe it's in here, elevation. Oh, okay. So I think it's elevation per 50. Doesn't tell you. Elevation. It's in the parameter data. Where is it? I had it copied earlier. No. Even copying the parameter data is a bit of a chore. That's okay. It's not a big thing, but it would be cool if you could search in that window. And elevation. elevation minus 25%. Movement elevation modifier, combat modifier elevation 25%, but how much elevation? I don't know. But yeah, they gain more of a bonus from their elevation than I offset by being in a entrenched hex versus being in this clear hex. But I'm not sure I want to move my guys that way. So let's see if I can. I'm not going to be able to finish this bunker. More assaulting. Do I have any guns to shoot? Probably. Let's see. I got a lot of guns to shoot, don't I? Why? I should be able to see that. No. Okay. In that case, I'm going to save my game right quick. I think I'm a little over on time, so I'll probably call it here right after this assault, but probably should have assaulted with these tanks. We'll work it out. Ugh, this is not going well over here. A full battalion to assault with from the 50th. Yikes, this is rough. I was talking a lot of trash a minute ago. Come on, guys. Let's make something happen. I'm trying to reduce these Panzer Grenadiers with the AT guns. It's kind of working. Yeah, it's not too bad. We got the disruption. Nice. Okay, so haven't killed them, but we are making progress. These guys are really giving me a tough time. With you. None of these guys have any range on their hard attack. Okay. More L Force troops. Trying to think of how I want to deploy this. I can hook around. What is the 8th Armored Brigade? Gosh, so many units over here. The 8th Armored Brigade. The pink guys. Okay. So let me get my 8th Armored Brigade kind of closer to where they need to be. Shoot at this bunker. This is the New Zealand Division tank unit. So I'm going to put them up here. L Force will deploy. Oh, I can put this machine gun over here to good effect. Everything else will be blocked to everything. Yeah, that's fine with me. I'll shoot at this. And yeah, I like the idea of the hook around here. We'll go one battalion at a time just in case I run into anything unexpected, which I did. Okay. And I think I had a different plan for L Force, but they're smaller and like We'll sort it out. Oh, and here's the L-Force headquarters. I'll move them up to this trench. So things are going very poorly for this bunker assault, but they are going. And I'll shoot at these. I'm a little bit all over the place. We are formulating a front, so it's good. Now this unit, hard half tracks. This is no easy fight right here. I do think it would probably be worth my time to like mass units here. I don't know if I'll be able to do that with this. Yeah, I can. Okay. Good. And let's get the tanks. These guys are weak, but if I have them massed in one spot, I think it will help. Ah, I got a disruption. We got a disruption. Nice. Excellent. Keep up the pressure. These guys, they're fighting hard. And here I go. Oh, can I fire this machine gun? I sure can. And it's effective. Gotta get the New Zealanders up through these hills. Okay. I don't have enough room on these hills. Okay. Here's the Maori battalion. I hope I said that right. Maori. Okay. And I think that's all the stacking limit I'll have there, but I can also move up here. It's not illegal. I get these recon units out of here. So we got a big stack right here. And we're just kind of holding the line. And I think it'd be worth sneaking these guys up, maybe? No. These guys, maybe. Because I could hit these these recon cars here. Alright. I have visibility on this bunker. These guys are... It's kind of weird. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I need to move. I can get you nowhere really. Let's get you up the hill. And let's get you into the stack. Take another shot. We're gonna move my engineers here. I can help with entrenchment. Here's the HQ for the New Zealanders. Should be obscured right there. Okay. And let's see where you belong. Up here. And where do you belong? Also up here. I have this bunch of engineers. And I have this bunker over here. Got a lot of stuff. Okay. We got to clear this trench line first. That's number one. I'm going to do that with, I don't think both of these have, yeah, okay. So hit this trench line with everything that I have because I need to be able to get this around on this bunker is what. And I'll be able to pelt the bunker until then. So I'm just going to keep doing that. It's a good use of the firepower. got some defensive artillery. Okay. I figure I'm almost finished with this turn, and then I'll be able to start the next turn with a turn. Got one. And then literally like every... This is all from the first armored? Yeah, we got a lot of guns, boy. Let's shoot him. This is working. It's possibly not the ideal manifestation of this, but it is working. So... Can I combine these? Yeah. 62 tanks right there. So... I have somewhat of a mind to assault straight into this, but I think that that is perhaps not wise. I think that these guys are tough fighters. These say that they're French. The French were not the worst, but yeah, they've got German units here that are entrenched. So why don't I do something like this? I was about to fire full clip, but I might not need to do that. Aha. So I can't assault with these tanks, but I can still make use of them like this. Excellent. Take some defensive fire. No effect. Let's move my AT gun and infantry battalion up here. We're pushing a little bit, but not too hard. That was actually a little risky to... I took my AT gun out of movement mode, out of travel mode, which triggered defensive fire, and could have resulted in a disruption of my assaulting battalion. But alternatively, the assault, initiating the assault also initiates defensive fire, and that would have put my AT guns at potential risk here. So assault, success. We didn't kill a lot of them, but we killed enough of them. And now I kind of want to move my AT gun again. I'm just wrapping up the last units here. It's a lot of infantry. Okay. I have half a mind to just assault straight into this trench. I'm not gonna do that, but I figure that I could. 3 battalions plus engineers. They are French. No, I'm gonna be methodical about this. Speaking of which, let me shoot up this bunker. Alright. Should be my last action is to give these guys in the trench hell. Big gunfight. Lots of kills. And that is pretty much it. No, not quite. Assault! I've got more to assault with. Let's see here. Okay. Both my engineers are disrupted, but we're gonna have a crazy tank attack. That worked. So we're getting through. Let me see if I can shoot these guys. Finish them off. Ah, yes! Awesome! Victory rush. Alright, that's where I'm going to end it. I'll cycle through the rest of my units and finish up this turn. We'll start the next video with the start of turn 11, which will be one turn short of quote-unquote dusk. Any other... Okay, we're good. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next installment.